EASports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the base of the McDowell Mountains and TPC Scottsdale, live final round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Here in the Valley of the Sun, the temperatures are up, the scores are down as we take a look at the leaderboard on this Sunday. Jordan Spieth is your leader. He's at 15 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer would need everything to go right on this Sunday. Entering play, 6 shots off the pace. Final round underway here, and Frank, you look at a golfer like the one we're going to be following today. Rookie on the PGA Tour. Has not won yet, but squarely in the hunt here on a Sunday. What do they need to call on here to maybe take a run at winning this thing?
First and foremost, just play. Tee it up on that first hole, knock it down, hit it on the green. Never know, might make birdie, might make another one, might make 3, 4 in a row. You never know. And the leaders might falter. So at the end, you have to worry about what you can do. You make a little run, all of a sudden there's a chance, you see your name on the leaderboard. That puts pressure on everybody else. You don't have to worry about that. You do your job.
You can't go wrong with finding the middle of the green. That's well done. Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back.
Now a 7-footer.
Might overread it just a bit, and it stayed out wide left of the hole. All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And that's going to drop her back now to 8 under par. The second hole at 442 yards of par 4 is tempting. If you're one of the longer hitters, you might want to challenge those 2 fairway bunkers on the right. If you carry those, you'll have another chance to make it 3. And that's going to play just fine. So after the early bogey, the response is a solid tee shot here at the second. And that'll do just fine. A chance now to get back to even here at 2. It's for birdie. Disappointing. That finished off for par here with the second. And she's going to stay at 8 under par. Now Now on to the third, first par 5 on the course here at TPC Scottsdale.
Yeah, the length of the hole hasn't really changed. It used to be 2 fairway bunkers down the left, now there's only 1. Still a hazard that runs down the right side. A strategic hold if you can't make this par 5 and 2 in a brand new green. It has been completely changed.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in 2. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
Shame, good opportunity, but that ball just sailed on by.
Substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's from distance, so this one not just about speed, but line as well. This would be huge from 30 feet away. Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Good putt there, though it is a bogey here at the par 5. And that's going to move her back to 7 under. Really nice mix of holes to start here at TPC Scottsdale. The 2 4s and then the par 5. Now our first par 3. Just a little over 180 yards, Frank.
Plays a little downhill, longer than what it once was. Green is radically different. Used to be deep, now it's wide. And the bunkering, of course, is visually totally different from what it used to be.
Okay, center of the green. Good shot. A look here at birdie.
And these are the putts you drill when you're on the putting green before the round. This should have a good chance to go in.
Nope. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and she'll remain at 7 under. Now to the 5th hole and a challenging par 4.
Slightly longer this year, played off a new tee at the back, and there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. They've now been put together to form one, and in the perfect position that really make you think about your tee shot. It takes a very big drive to try and carry that bunker on the right. It's going to be at least 315 plus yards to get past that. Green itself still tilts a little left to right and back towards the player.
And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
The 5th always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
Ooh, and that is not a great place to be here at 5. That bunker is fairly deep. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Maybe a little too steep with the angle of entry there. That ball didn't stay airborne for too long, and it is going to wind up in the rough. Nah, might have stared at that one too long. And sometimes you just got to go with your gut. That goes down, but it's a 6 at the par 4. And she'll drop back now to 5 under.
Par 4 6th, and Frank, a couple of options here.
Yeah, a hole that bends to the left. A draw is the preferred shot off the tee. The longer hitters will have a big advantage. They'll be able to get it down there and just have a pitch or a short wedge into this. If you're not, that long, then you're going to have to lay it back short of those bunkers. That's going to leave a lengthy second shot. My, you're still thinking about what happened on the last hole. Double bogey there and a missed fairway here. Stay in the present.
I like the looks of this one.
Could have just done with a little bit more for breakfast. Just a little short. Maybe I'm being harsh. It was a good shot.
Just 6 feet left for the birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And she moves to 6 under par. On to the par 3 7th, 215 yards from that back tee box, Frank.
This hole hasn't really changed. Still has that V-shaped green where it's very narrow in the front. A high-flying shot in here that carries that front edge, and you'll find the further and further you go back there, the more receptive and that green starts to widen.
And that one needed to put on the brakes, but could not. And this will wind up over the green. This going to be her second shot now at the par 3. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And she's going to stay at 6 under par.
Like the par 4 8th, this is a good hole.
It is a dog leg to the left, forces the player to go at the right, and this will play every inch of its yardage, which is over 470 yards. Green's still pretty much the same with that false front, unless there's a flag position in the front. You're really going to have to fly it at least 20 yards or so into that green. Otherwise, that ball is going to run towards the front.
From the fairway, Noda, her second coming up.
143 yards left to the hole, pin sitting on the right.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
17-foot putt here.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And her score is going to stay right where it is. The final hole on this opening side is a par 4 measuring out at 454 yards. There's one bunker to avoid right of the landing zone, but the distinguishing feature here is this green with a ridge right in the middle. Getting the ball to the correct portion of the green on the approach shot can be the difference between a 10-footer for birdie or a 50-footer. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway, now can take dead aim at this hole location to this narrow green.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
Oh, that one led perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th. And that'll be a 2 over 37 for this outward 9. Beginning the back 9 with a 428-yard par 4 10. sharp dogleg to the right, offering several options off the tee. Cut the quarter with a driver and contend with a small bunker and trees, or opt for a fairway wood that brings bunkers on both sides into play. Second shot, good look at the green.
An awkward little bunker shot, just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And her score's going to stay right where it is.
Now at the par 4 11th, Frank, I really like this hole.
Well, you might be the only one, Rich, because this is an absolute scorecard wrecker. Water all the way down the left side. There's two bunkers. Don't worry about that. They're not off the tee. They're around the green. They protect the left front and the back. If you think you can bail out down the right side, well, you could find cactus and all sorts of crazy things down the right. And believe me, go down there, more than anything, they'll wreck your scorecard as well.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Great tee shot here at the 11th. Now has a chance to go at the hole location on the left half of the green, but have to be concerned about the water that wraps around the backside.
Well, she should be happy with that shot. Good chance for birdie, inside 20 feet.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Well, this will gather a little bit of speed, but not a great deal. Maybe a slither of break, but not a lot to talk about.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Well, 16 at TPC Scottsdale is the most famous, but maybe the most beautiful par 3 of the golf course is right here, the 12th, with that peninsula green and water all down the right side and the two deep bunkers protecting the left. This is an excellent par 3. now, and that's into one of the 2 deep bunkers left of this green.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff. Out of the bunker to here, now a 3rd. So a tough hole. It's in for bogey at 12. And with it, she'll fall to 6 under par.
Par 5 13th, chance for birdie or maybe even eagle if you're bold and brave enough, but also, Frank, chance for disaster here?
Well, there is. Water very much in play down the right side. There's a bunker down the left too. If you finish up in that, there's no way you're going for this par 5 and 2. Then it becomes a little bit of a zigzag mission. The second shot either has to be hit down the right side, just skirting that bunker in the front, or it has to be all carry.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
Look, I know par 5s are long holes and most people struggle to reach, but that 3-wood did not even touch the putting surface. Had to be the wrong club. I know it's ambitious, but look where it is now.
The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And she'll get it to 7 under. So after the fun at the par 5 13th, you have to knuckle down here at the par 4 14th. It is 490 yards, and par is an excellent score here on this hole.
That's the beauty.
This Nota, her second from the fairway.
Yeah, she's got 145 to get to the hole, coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
That's a really solid shot. Smack bang into the middle of the green. She should be happy.
Pretty big left to righter here for birdie. No, kind of underread that one, and it winds up missing below the hole. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And her score's going to stay right where it is. Arriving now at the 553-yard 15th, another reachable par 5, water guarding the left side of the fairway. Players hit their second or third shots into an island green, and scores can range from 3 to 7 here, so the 15th is always exciting. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. Okay, that's going to come to rest in the rough as that rolled all the way through this long 15th green, but it is safely on that island.
That's how quickly fortunes can change. You figure from where that ball was, should have been a great chance for a birdie. Now, I mean, par, maybe even bogey on the table.
Nope, that needed a little more pace to really let the slope do its thing, and that one comes up short. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Here we are at the 16th hole, looking at just over 160 yards. Doesn't seem all that daunting, Frank. But 160 yards with 20,000 people, horned into a little stadium in the desert, that makes it a different story.
It certainly is. This was one hole, too, where Tom Watson would send his caddy forward. He would stay back by 15. His caddy would get his yardage. Watson would simply walk on the tee, His caddy would give him the club. He would not go through his normal routine. He would simply just head away. It was one hole that he never wanted to think about. It might look simple, but it's what the player feels.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now a second to this par 3.
One of the hardest things in golf is to turn 3 shots into 2. And with that beautiful use of the flop shot, it's a good chance really to get up and down.
Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and her score's going to stay right where it is. Now to the 17th, and Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par 4s in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4.
Okay, that's going to be saved from the lake by the bunker behind this 17th green, and that actually shouldn't be too bad back there. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Just 5 feet left. That's in for birdie here at 17. And with it, she's got it now to 8 under par. What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters. Cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway. Looking for a rousing finish, a second out of the sand at 18.
I'll give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Being in a fairway bunker and safely on the green, you never know, might even sneak a birdie.
So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And this is a putt pros practice for hours. Slightly uphill, dead short.
Okay, not a bad effort. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And this will be a 72 for this final round. So Frank, this a solid week of golf, you'd have to say. They stuck around on the outskirts of contention, and ultimately it'll be a top 20 finish.
I think it's a good chance to have a little deep dive into the stats. Driving accuracy, is it not long enough? Maybe a few greens there and here and there missed. I mean, that's how you get a little bit better. So a good time to have a little look back.
So for Frank Nobilo,
Notah Begay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds. I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.